If you think Meghan Markle is controversial now, you must not remember her brief stint as a royal. Yep, this new addition broke all the rules. She didn't celebrate Christmas with the royal family. Instead, the couple traveled to the US in December 2019. That Christmas, they stayed with Doria Ragland, Meghan's mother. Things were pretty calm initially. Everyone thought that Queen Elizabeth had given her blessing, but later, an opposing report claimed that she was disappointed. After all, the couple had broken a long-held tradition. They were expected to spend Christmas at Sandringham. That's the royal estate in Norfolk. Now, this next moment involved Meghan upstaging other royal family members in a not-so-subtle way. She broke protocol by one-upping William and Kate. Prince William and Kate Middleton were completing their tour in Pakistan. Then suddenly it was announced that there was an upcoming ITV documentary called Harry and Meghan, An African Journey. Excerpts from the show were made public. Now, what's so wrong with that? Many people believe that the timing of the release of those clips was very off. Rhiannon Mill is a royal correspondent for Sky News. She traveled to Pakistan with William and Kate. Mill said that when other members of the family are on tour, there's an unspoken rules that royals have to follow. And that is, don't do anything too showy. But it seems like Meghan didn't get that memo. Couldn't she have asked for it to be released any other day? Now, Meg doesn't just break the unwritten rules. She doesn't seem to care about any of them, especially when they try to cramp her style. She never followed the royal clothing rules. Meghan Markle never really dressed like a member of the royal family. It all started when she opted to go bare-legged for her engagement photo shoot and regularly ignored the customs about what they wore. There are no regulations for royal women about pantyhose. This is what royal expert Marlene Koenig told Harper's Bazaar. But fellow expert Victoria Arbiter has the opposite idea. She said to Express that a royal is never seen without their nude stockings. Arbiter added that this is the one requirement that the Queen does not compromise on. And yes, Meghan managed to violate that too. Next up, we don't have to look further than her nuptials with Harry. The royal wedding was full of controversy. Meghan was repeatedly accused of petty behavior during her wedding. It turned out to be a full-on scandal. The Daily Mail said that Markle had requested air fresheners be installed in the medieval St. George's Chapel. She thought the odor was too musty. The outlet claims that the former actress suggested using atomizers. Buckingham Palace swiftly refused her request. The royal household officials entered to handle the situation. They gently but sternly informed her office that this was the Queen's chapel. The source said that they told Meghan her request was simply inappropriate. Markle and her father also had a highly public altercation. He was part of a photo scandal in which he collaborated with photographers. Meghan's dad staged photos of himself posing to get ready for the wedding. Oh, and here's the kicker. He didn't show up to the wedding at all. Markle requested Prince Charles to escort her down the aisle rather than her father. But there was another incident that had everyone talking. This was reported by The Sun. They said that a furious Kate Middleton told Meghan she had to check her attitude toward the staff. Apparently, she called Meghan's behavior unacceptable. Kate also reminded Meg that it was her staff and she speaks to them. Now, the wedding wasn't the only controversial event Meghan was part of. Just have a look at her baby shower. Well, it was crazy expensive. Meghan Markle traveled to New York City in February 2019 for her top-secret and very lavish baby shower. Serena Williams reportedly planned and paid for the extravagant event. It cost her a stunning $200,000, according to Vanity Fair. The expecting mother attended a two-day event. It included a tour of the Met Breuer Museum and lunch at the Surrey Hotel. Of course, it had to end with a bang as well. The group had a very large party at the Mark Hotel. The penthouse suite there cost about $75,000 a night. Everyone immediately noted the event's heavy cost. Plus, it had some very American features. Royal analyst Victoria Arbiter told Today that Brits often don't host baby showers. The gift giving usually happens after the baby's born. Vanity Fair observed that adopting this U.S. tradition was just another way for Meghan to do everything her own way, royal or not. Royals are also supported by taxpayer money, so a baby shower is very wrong, according to Victoria. Yes, even if the royal family is very rich. Markle was also allegedly counseled against having the outrageous affair, and this just added to the controversy. Now, Meg wasn't outwardly criticized for her choice. A source told Us Weekly that the Duchess got a little alert from Kensington Palace and the royal family, and it said that they don't do huge, spectacular baby showers like the one she had in NYC. Now, Meghan's not the only member of her family that has stirred up some controversy. Her dad started a bit of a media storm too. She apparently pushed him away. Now, both father and daughter don't have the best things to say about each other. Thomas, Meghan's dad, has complained a lot over the years. About what? Well, a lot of things. He allegedly hasn't been able to get in touch with his daughter. Plus, he's never seen Prince Harry. More recently, he's upset about not getting any pictures of his grandson, Archie. Thomas claims that Meghan has totally cut him out of her life, and he wants everyone to know it. The Mail on Sunday managed to get a statement from him. He noted that Meghan had received a lot of praise for her kindness and good qualities, but she hadn't shown the same love to her own family. He even called her a hypocrite for that. But Meghan's friends jumped to her defense. They told people that he'd never called or texted her. Thomas even let the Mail on Sunday publish a 5-page letter Meghan gave him in February 2019. Meghan wrote that his actions broke her heart into a million pieces. She went on to request him to stop and allow her to live her life. Next up, Meghan shook things up after the birth of her son. She didn't give him a royal title. Baby Archie's birth was highly anticipated, but the title of prince was mysteriously left out of his formal name. This completely shocked observers of the royal family. It turns out that Archie's not a prince after all. Instead, his full name is Master Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor. His title is just Mr., but for kids. Cosmopolitan has said that King George V officially placed restrictions on who can use the title of prince or princess in 1917, and Archie doesn't technically fit the bill. The site did point out that if the couple had only asked the Queen, she might have made an exception. For instance, she conferred royal titles on Princess Anne's children, even though they didn't meet King George V's requirements. Now, the title of Master can be used by anyone. He could have at least been given the title of Earl. It could have been loaned from his father. This move was very interesting. It seemed like Meghan and Harry decided to ditch the princely title on purpose. Analysts wondered if this daring act was meant to create a gap between them and the royal household. With their recent exit from the royal family, I think that it's highly likely. These were some of Meghan's most controversial moments as a royal family member. See you in the next video.